but we need to beat Dulwich Hill. That's probably the biggest game of the season in terms of the promotion and relegation. Thought I'd just fill you in. Yo, what's going on, Team Tweedy? I hope you're all super well. Today's video, I've got it set up here. We're going to go through the table and the club championship and kind of not really predict where Parramatta will end up, but see our chances of staying in this league, where we're going to be placed at the end of the season. Things are just a little bit hectic at the moment with Steps. It's a week from when this video is posted when the socks should be here. So I'm kind of working around the clock on that. So sorry if the videos are a little bit here and there and everywhere, but I'm doing my best to get some good content out to you guys as well. So let's sit down and have a look at this. I think it's quite interesting. All right, let's do it. So we're gonna start off by looking at the table. Now, if we scroll down a little bit, actually I'll zoom this out. We're quite far down in terms of the rankings for the team. So you can see this is us in 12th place. Now, in Australia, we have this thing called finals, and any team that is above this line right here will make the finals series. You play against each other, you play in the grand final. It's great exposure for players, simply because a whole lot of people go and watch. But for us to make it from 15 points, we have to then get 33, so we're 18 points off the pace. It does make things quite difficult to make the finals. I don't think that's something that we can actually do. So this sort of whole table, it doesn't mean a lot to us. We know we can beat any team. We almost beat first place the other week. We lost 3-1, but we were up 1-0. This week, we're playing against Dulwich Hill. Now, this is where it gets interesting. These guys are fighting. They're quite close on these points. So they're on 24. They're getting close to that finals football, which is what every Australian wants to play. But the more exciting and more important stuff for us as a club is this right here, the club championships. Now, I've gone through this before. I'll quickly take you through it again. We can see here, first grade, every time you get a win, you get times 4 points. In the 20s, if you win, you get times 2, or if you draw or lost, whatever. And then under 18s is times 1. So a first grade win will then equate to, we can see here, Parramatta FC, 60 points. So we have 5 wins, and then 5 times 3 is 15, and then 15 times 4, because that's our multiplier, then equals to 60. So in this competition for NPL 3, 5 teams go down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are all sitting in this sort of relegation line that I'm drawing here. Only 1 team goes up. So right now, that's the team that's looking to go up. Now, with the win on the weekend, that's really gave us better chances to move up in this sort of table. Much more important for us. I know it is so weird. Do I agree with it? Not really. I think the promotion and relegation should solely be based off how the first team performs. But at the end of the day, this is how it is. Our 18s and 20s are doing quite well. First grade, we just need to perform a little bit better. So like I said before, the Dulwich Hill, they're fighting for the finals football, but they're also fighting relegation. They are the last team that's safe. Sydney University are also quite close to that relegation line. Now, with a few wins, if we can win, look, our 18s should win, 20s, that'll be a close game, and first grade, we need a win. If you win all 3 grades, you get 21 points. That could boost us up to 139. And then we'd be looking to get above the Camden Tigers. So this is all that matters for us, really. We need to survive, and the most important thing is first grade wins, but you can see here there's one. Stanmore Hawks are a great example. 164 first grade points, but their 18s and 20s aren't doing them much justice. It's almost like a big club effort to get promoted or stay above relegation. But that's kind of how things are looking right now. There are 8 games left in the season. This weekend coming will be round 19. Then we have 20, 21, 12, blah, blah, blah. All the way up until 26. And our last game of the season is on the 1st of September. So with 8 weeks remaining, anything can happen. But this weekend, it's a huge game. We need to make sure these guys right here, and we've beaten these guys before, so that's good for us. But we need to beat Dulwich Hill. That's probably the biggest game of the season in terms of the promotion and relegation. Thought I'd just fill you in with the table and how things are looking for the rest of the season. Man, work has been long today. So much stuff getting done, but now I'm just getting my GPS tracker stats up for the game on the weekend, trying to see, you know, how hard I ran, how far I ran. Did I beat my top speed? It's always interesting to see these little things using the GPS tracker. Again, if you guys are looking to get one, shoot me a message on Instagram. I got a special hookup. But yeah, alright, you know what? We'll put the stats on screen right now. I have to go to Lucy's pretty much now. So I won't be taking you guys through it in real time, but in another scene I will, so see that. Right, so today's a new day. I never actually filmed at Lucy's. She had, I think it was family friends or family relatives who were over from New Zealand. They were there for dinner, and by the time we finished dinner it was straight into bed. We were just too tired. But I do have the GPS results here for you guys. Alright, let me sit you. You're gonna sit there. Put that a little bit further back. Alright, I'm gonna have to hunch over a little bit so we can kind of see each other eye to eye. Some interesting stats, I'll tell you that for sure. So when this wants to load, the thing I found most interesting was my sprint speed, man. It's still lacking. Is that because of my ankle? Look, I don't like to make excuses, but there are facts at the end of the day. Facts are, it was a smaller field, there wasn't a lot of space to run in behind. My ankle was hurting, but I think I should be running faster than I was. So I ran a total of 9.82 kilometers. That's okay, I'm not too fussed with that. My top speed, 27.2. It's a little bit frustrating because I know I can run much faster, and there definitely were opportunities to run a little bit faster with the ball even, because my match PB 31.4, I'm pretty certain I hit that while I was dribbling and I had control of the ball. So look, maybe just focus a little bit more on technique, or even just try to push myself to run that little bit faster because I know I have it within me. Power runs 72, I mean, not too much to look into there. Match PB is 75, so a lot of runs in behind, I would say, from that. Now match PB, whew, I smashed this out of the park. 1,146 sprint distance. So that means, look, I got in behind a lot of times this game. We can see from this screenshot here, my next best was like 1,050 it looks like, but my average is 920, so a lot of times I've got myself in behind and increased my sprint distance. So that was good to see, especially playing as a winger. I should be making those runs in behind, even if I don't get the ball, whether it's to drag a defender away, create an opportunity, or for the future, I may make the run in behind, and then now the defender thinks every time I'm gonna run in behind, so I do a little run in behind, check. It's almost like check in, check out, or check out, check in. And so I make that run in behind, then check towards the ball and receive it to feet rather than receiving it over the top. So it was good to see. That's an interesting little stat. But I'm gonna end the vlog there for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, sorry the vlogs are a little bit here, there, and everywhere, but trying to get the best content possible out to you guys. Steps is taken over, and that requires a bit of work. We gotta put a bit of energy into it. Almost every second away from football, it's what I'm thinking about, because we're building the biggest business in the world, man. And it's awesome to have you guys on board. That's the most exciting thing. So Team Tweedy, I'm signing out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the journey. I'll see you in the rest of it.